As a recruiter, I once did a reference check and I called this person's reference, and the person said, I'm not going to do a reference check for this candidate. She has been giving my name away. Every couple of years, I get so many calls, and she doesn't even have the courtesy of informing me beforehand or being in touch with me. Please take me off her reference list. I also have done a couple of reference checks, even for senior level people, where the referees gave me pointers which would make me feel that this person is not worth hiring. And I used to think, like, this is such a controllable part of your job search. You've done the difficult bit, you've networked, you've created opportunities, you've cleared the interview, you've negotiated your salary, or you're about to get a salary offer. But the most difficult part of your job search is already done. And then you end up providing references which do not help you in your job search. They may jeopardize your chance of getting an offer. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to control reference check like a boss. Hi, my name is Shiv Faujdar. I am a Singapore-based job search strategist and career coach and a former corporate recruiter. I am also a LinkedIn top voice on job search and careers. So if you don't already, please do follow me there. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. We've been creating content for you for a year, and I would love your help in getting my subscription numbers up. I release content twice a week on Tuesdays, which is less than 2 minutes, nano tips, and on Thursdays, we will do a deep dive. So let's start today's topic by going through a couple of places where you should not be putting your referees' details. Look, these typically are senior people or mid-level people who have given you their contact information, or you've gotten their contact information through your connection. Please don't do them the disservice of putting it in public places. I see so many people still putting referees' details on their resume. Your resume goes everywhere. You put it on job boards, you are sending it out to your connections, you're sending to external recruiters who, by the way, use these contact details of your referees to connect with them for business development purposes. So don't do this to your referees. You will cheese them off. The second place you don't want to put your referee's detail is in that application form, especially for external recruitment agencies in the beginning of the process. Even if you're interviewing with a company, you can let them know, look, I haven't spoken to my referees yet. I would like to take their permission first before putting their details down. And I assure you, I'll be able to provide you with the details once we reach advanced stages. I am actively looking for opportunities, and I don't want my referees to be called multiple number of times. Set that boundary and expectation for yourself and for your referees. Now that we've got this part sorted, let's look at how can you make sure that your referees give you a glowing reference check. Firstly, number one thing, be smart about who is your referee. You don't want to put in somebody who doesn't have very good opinion of you. So think of a reference who you've done really well with, somebody who thinks very highly of you, somebody who you know for sure will give a positive recommendation about your work. If you are ambiguous about someone, try somebody else. Most companies are open to have people who've been your peers, stakeholders, clients, as long as you've provided at least one direct supervisor. So please be smart about who you provide as your reference. That's such a controllable part of your reference check. Next tip, be in touch with your reference. Let them know that you're actively looking out for a job search and would be putting their name down for reference checks. It is the most basic thing you can do to keep the connection solid, to not take them by surprise. So please do inform them, whether you drop them a quick WhatsApp, email, phone call, whatever have you, but your references should know that you're currently looking for a role, and they may receive a call to know more about your performance in your past positions. It also gives them a chance to think about how you have worked before. In the same vein, my next tip is about letting them know the kind of role you are applying. So control this part, and it's very easy to control. Don't give your reference details to all the companies you're interviewing with. Set the expectations or the boundary, whatever you call, with your employer that, look, at this stage, I'm not comfortable sharing my references details because I haven't informed them and taken permission. Once we reach the advanced stages or final stages, I will be happy to provide more details. So with that, you know that only companies you're progressing to very advanced stages will be calling your references. And when they do, a lot of companies will give you a heads up that, look, in the next week, we will be speaking to your references. Can you give us the details? That is the time when you reach out to your reference, potentially with a phone call. Let the person know the exact job description for the role you're going with, so the person can think about how they can show you in the best possible light based on what the job description demands. And also, when you call that person, please do show gratitude. This person is taking the time to help your job search efforts from their busy schedule. Take this opportunity to just connect further with the person and build that relationship. And my very final tip, which so many people forget, is please update them of your progress. If you have accepted an offer, let them know. And again, thank them for their help. I have been referee for a few people, and it's so weird that, you spend time, you give them glowing recommendations and reference checks, 15-20 minutes of your time, and then there's radio silence, and you get to know through a LinkedIn post a couple of months down the road that this person got the job. Don't be that person. Make sure that you drop them a quick note, have a phone call. If that person's reference check has been good, if the company tells you, or if you want to just connect with them, take this opportunity to meet them for a coffee, build that relationship, but don't have radio silence. If you haven't heard back from the company, even then, it doesn't harm a month later or so to just drop an email and say, hey, Shubh, I know you did a reference check. Like you, I'm also awaiting their response, but I wanted to keep you posted on the progress so you know what's happening. Please do that to all your references. So I hope this very short, crisp, quick video helps you in making the most of such a controllable part of your job search. And you use this opportunity to basically connect with some of your best supervisors, clients, peers, people you've managed in the past, because, hey, it is as much an opportunity for you to get that job as it is for you to network with these amazing people. And with that, I will see you next week. All the best with your job search. Go make an impact, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Take care. Bye.